Here, on the famous Northwestern Railway, the Fat Controller relies upon us, the engines of the island server, to run our line, to run everything. We are the power of the dock. We are the power of the branch line, main line, any type of line. You're watching these stories on the Here, on the Garlowy Railway, we can do what the bigger engine can't do because we want to, come train with us sometime. You'll see soon enough. All aboard the Garlowy Express. Leave the station now. So, here, on the Coldingfell Mountain Railroad, we have to climb up a big hill. You'll see soon enough, because we have to climb up every single day. Period. Here on the Arlington Manager, we have to take a lot of tourists every single day of the week. We're a busy tourist railroad, so come along with us sometime. Time for a fun journey on our little line. These are the stories of the island. Guys, this is the last regular recorded episode. I'm gonna pre-recording next week's episode. We interrupt the stories of the island Soror. The stories of as I mentioned before, episode 20, whatever number this is, I will we're going to be the last regular recording episode. So later today, guys, I thought they would fit this bug, but not. Look, I might change the speed. Ooh, Duncan and Scarlowy. Yeah, Duncan and guys, I just thought of something I've got to do. Remember how earlier in the season, then I touched on Duncan. Guys, I just thought the story is going to be Duncan and Rusty. The story is going to be Duncan and Renee. Kind of pressing on that earlier dynamic that I said more earlier. Season. Rusty, when you think the Fang Controller will be coming back? When do you think the Fang Controller will be coming back? I never thought of that. He's been gone for nearly a week. I forgot how long it's been since I believe in playing. I don't know. I mean, no. Scarlowy, I forgot to tell you this, brother. What? Duncan have actually never been learned up until weeks ago. What is that? And we've all been here the longest. And yet, me and Duncan have never. I mean, I know we just established a friendship, but dear brother, Duncan. I know we just established a friendship. That's so much serious. Does anyone... Get this, the fat controller. Hey guys, hey engine, back controller. Work. This, engine. Guys, I changed my mind when we recorded. I ate it. The rest of you changed my mind. Guys, I might take a little break for 20 episodes of season. Then the last 30 episodes. Okay, after this batch of episodes, after this episode, I'm gonna mention you guys. I'm gonna take season 6. We'll start back up again. On May 2nd. Yeah, I'm taking a month-long hiatus. Yeah, I wanted, guys, it's not pre-recorded, but I changed my mind. I wanted to take a break from it. Like what I said in my last series. Like what I said. Russ, can I tell you something from my own life back on the farm? No, everyone really told us enough. Well, there's that one memory that cannot shake, no matter how much. That's weird. The hell? Oh. Memory, on the barn. It's the reason why you love it. That's the memory that you have. Darkest the mini stories I was working on the world. Never that. How come you never happened? That's why I was asking. Sorry. Wait, hold on. I never even asked the you should be at. I'm gonna have a workman, men, men, men that don't can use the nail back on the barn now. Never even got that drive. Never even got to tell ask the back roller about. Hey, Duncan, we're getting a new work guy. Oh, and we're getting someone new to work here on our line. It feels to me, where is it? Up near the new Minnesota now. What's his name? He told me to tell you to save it as a surprise. Because you knew. Someone I knew needs a milk. I don't know any. For that matter, I don't know any of the staff on this railroad. I don't know much of the staff besides a few station masters and a lot of yard foremen, and I've been through hell with a big roller, or just because I was too scared to tell. I was too. Hey, George. Hey, Duncan. Ken? Ken? Duncan. I can't believe the Midsummer, even though it's closed down, they're gonna expand it. Almost as ridiculous as opening my old line. My Russian Railway. George is the only response was, I've heard about that railway. It's a shame, really. Wait, do you know how it closed? Yes, and I don't want to tell anyone, but that's a memory I don't want to have. Guys, for these stories, the only way I would do is go into the rolling line, pick a map that suits, but there's no narrow gauge train in that game. There's no narrow gauge train in that game. Guys, can you see the necessary amount of positive in the video? No, I apologize. I just got over being sick. My throat was hoarse. My throat was my throat eyesore, raw, horse. My throat was dry, sore, raw, horse. And I just got over that today. Which, guys, last Tuesday. Guys, last Tuesday, I decided to upload that storytime video. You know, because even my, but I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better now. I said you knew one. And when was that? If I knew one. Oh, back in your bosom, please. You have the slightest idea of how low that narrows it down? You have the slightest idea of how low that narrows it down? How low that narrows it down? Duncan replied to his grandma aloud. Guys, that's the science I did. Yes, how drive requirements. They went, you have the right idea how low that narrows it down. Well, because I just know my staff. Oh. So driver. No. You know what I should have said was, you have the right idea, driver. You have the right idea. You know how lock? I didn't know that many people. Back. I didn't know that many people. And they said that what railroad do they use to work for? That will help me narrow down even more. Okay, they have they've just started the work here. So that's pretty narrow. That means driver. Where is he? Oh, hello. I think we met. Not really. Like, like, Duncan, don't you know? It's me, Todd. When Duncan heard those words, Duncan, don't you remember me? It's me, Todd. Todd, as I live and breathe. Well, tell me as you live and breathe. Todd. Todd. My driver said it was Todd. As Duncan driver, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Todd, do you know Duncan? Yeah, we used to work together on the barn hill. I was his very first human friend. Indeed you were, Todd. I thought you were working in another area when the railway was closed. I worked around several railroads back in the 40s, back in the 20s, and then I worked around Norwich, which for a couple of years until nationalization. Todd, where have you been, my old friend? Okay, let me tell you. After the Rocky Railway would close in 1925, you were shipped to Soto that same year. I went to work in Norwich, and then I worked at Norwich until nationalization, and then when the railroads took over Norwich, I basically still worked there until a few years back when they hired someone new to replace me, and I wanted to see where my old friend Duncan wound up, and so here I am. Or Duncan can reunite with them. Oh, that's nice, Todd. Todd. I can't believe it. I never thought I would see you ever again, Todd. You know how happy I am to see you? You're my best friend. Duncan. Todd, you were my first friend. I mean, do you have any other friends? Yeah. I know, Duncan. As an hour or two later, Duncan and Todd were still talking like they haven't in 50 plus years since, I know, Duncan, it's been hard. The Rotten Railway. Have you told anyone what happened that fateful day when the Rotten Railway was finally closed? When the Barn Hill Railway was finally closed? Todd, about that. Todd, about that day. Why? Have you told anyone about it? I have now a therapist that I see once a week. I see a therapist like once a week, once a month. I see a therapist. Do you see a therapist? Yeah. Have you heard of Eagle? Eagle Fire and Rescue Team? Yeah, he's also. Oh, is he a therapist? Test for engines? Yeah, I want him to see. Yeah, have you told anyone from your new railroad about? Ellie, I'm coming to the shed later today to introduce myself as the new worker. Duncan is the new worker? Nah. Guys, I have so many names for this episode. I know Duncan. It must have been. Not like Duncan had a lot to think about it. Back. It's about how the Barn Hill Railway closed. I've never told anyone, not even Mr. Sam knows about it. Not even the bank controller, not even the faculty. Only one other person knows what happened that day, and he was actually there. Who's that? Name? Todd Parker. Should I tell the other engines tonight at the sheds, or should I tell you right here and now? I wanted to just confess it. You right here, and then tell the rest from the engine tonight at the shed. That's okay. Tell me right now. Okay. What happened that cold fateful day? It was November of 43. Of 23. The last blow to the Barn Hill Railway happened in November of 23. Wait, that why Mr. Sam? That's why. That's why your controller bought me as soon as he could that same year. Oh. There was a critical accident. Just I even have him before. One day, to be an old friend of my name, Todd Parker. We used to work together on the Barn Hill back in the day. But hi Rheneas, is it? Oh, hi. You must be Todd Parker? Yeah. It was November for 9. It was November 19th. 1920. 23. Duncan didn't trust anyone back then. Can't wait. After the day's work was done, but they both. Hey, Russ, I have some good news. I have at least news. Hope it's good, of course. The best news ever. Then what is it? An old friend of mine. Well, you see, remember how I mentioned before? Yeah? Remember how I mentioned before? Yeah? How I was kind of alone back then? Yeah? Yeah? I had that friend, Tom Park. We used to work together back on the barn. And guess what? He's here on solo. He works on our railroad now. And that's him right here. Look. Hey engine. Hey Duncan. Hey, taking your diesel? My name is Todd Park. Rheneas. Me about it. Now Louis, look, this is Duncan's Todd Park. And I was actually shocked that all my years I've never heard him once talk about friends. But all my years. Where did they meet? On his own line. On his own line. Let's just go out. Okay. Oh, on his own line? He met on his own line? Yeah, they met. I haven't gotten the full story yet. Duncan told me this. And, oh, Duncan? Okay. Well, Rheneas. I'm just trying to understand. Welcome to Scarlowy Railway, Todd. Thank you. I hope I have more fun here than Ah, this must be doing all aboard. Don't this duck on home. After duck derailed, this is my only curiosity. As I said, welcome up. Why does everyone on the outside have something that laugh and said, can't wait to this time. Well, where do you live now? This episode was really fun to create. So let's look back on what the characters did this episode. Until next Tuesday, stay tuned for another episode of These Are the Stories of the Island. Remember, guys, stay awesome.
Guys, it's going to be a hiatus.
As long as until next Tuesday, see ya. Until next Tuesday, I'm out. Until next Tuesday, another Crazy Island story will not happen until next Tuesday. Let's look back at what the characters did this season. And also see you next Tuesday as well. So, see you next Tuesday for Duncan and Rusty, which is not appearing, but they should. So, see you next Tuesday. So, until basically then, this episode's basically done. But see you next Tuesday and I'm out. See, and let's give a shout out to the character in question. Thank you to whoever the one is. Thank you, Thomas or
yeah, I'm checking the Wills as a rep.
And also see you next Tuesday and I'm out.
So see you when I said in 6 for watching, and I'll see you all later.